Good morning, staff. This is the update for August 31st, the week of. I want to start with observations. Mrs. Duval has created the new observations list, so you'll be getting an email fairly soon from your primary observer, and we will start observations relatively soon. You'll get this start of this year. During first semester, we'll be doing scheduled observations. So you'll get an email from your observer, and you'll most likely come to an agreement on a day and a time as to when that first observation will take place, with some more details about what's needed from you by Mrs. Duval or I. And then second semester, we'll do our unscheduled observations. We're hopefully going to try to get these done more quickly than normal this year. But we are actually going to attempt that because we don't know, there's just so much uncertainty with how long we'll be in session here or not. So look for us to get a quicker start on that than normal. Water, we put cases of water in the copy room in 308 and in the teacher's lounge, the main lounge. If you would like, go ahead and grab a case of that for your classroom in case students ask, or you could send an instructional assistant, or you could go to get water for students if they ask. But it would be perfectly fine to just grab one of those cases and put it in your room for one of those times when students ask for water. When we're out, we'll get more, but that is meant to be something that you can have in class. So go ahead and grab that if you wish. We have pictures happening Friday, and thanks to the math department for volunteering to have pictures done during their classes. It's going to work out okay with iReady, we think. So during math class, students will go down and have their pictures taken on Friday. You may want to remind students on Thursday to look decent and bring their picture forms if they have them. We are going to have a time for virtual students to come and have their pictures taken. So if you get a question about that, virtual students are welcome to come in from 3:30 to 4:30 on the September the 4th, Friday, and have their picture taken then. That's just the non-quarantined virtual students. So if they're orange, no. If they're blue, yes. That is 3:30 to 4:30. Just a reminder on dismissal times. I put the times in the email summary. A reminder, we did have a switch on bus 54. Bus 54 is now being dismissed at the last wave at 3:05. But the biggest thing we're seeing is we've got some kids who are car riders that are coming out right away and then wandering around. So please help us police that a little bit. Make sure that the kids are getting released at the right times. And you can check the summary for what that should look like. And finally, I just wanted to address some of the general uncertainty that continues. I know many of you asked me about the new plan that was in the Clarion last week regarding like color coding and we're in the orange. What does that mean? Are we going to go to hybrid script or right away? What's going on? The answer to this is we have new procedures and policies and updates and rumors every day, it seems. It's kind of exhausting. But I can tell you that if we have a new schedule or a new plan that's sent to us by the state or the county or whoever, we are not typically going to implement that overnight. If there is something that's going on that's going to cause a change, we will give staff and parents and guardians some time. I would say ample time for 2020, I guess, ample time for 2020 to adjust and make sure they can make preparations for that. So I want you to worry that we're going to jump into something new within 48 hours or something like that. That's just probably not going to happen. But we are getting new things every day. In regard to the color-coded issue, I think that's more of a political thing, kind of being used as a stick to whack schools that are still 100% virtual. So it's really not aimed at us. So I don't know what the what overall effect it will have, and all of the things in that plan are merely suggestions anyway. So, you know, I think we're going to meet with our health department and decide what that means for us, and if it requires a change or not, and go from there. But we're not going to do anything hasty, so I don't want you to worry unnecessarily. We're steady as she goes for now, and I say steady in the 2020 sense. So, but I guess the summary of what I'm trying to get across is that you know, there's nothing crazy that's imminent change in what we're going to do. So I don't want you to worry about that. We'll just keep doing what we're doing, and if there is a change, you'll have plenty of time to hear about it and digest that. I want to thank you guys again for all of your flexibility and continued patience. It seems like we've been in school for months already, and it's only been 3 weeks. But I think things are relatively going well, and I thank you for that. So have a great week.